My name is Ron Common. I'm a volunteer project manager with Derbyshire Wildlife Trust for the restoration of Aqueduct Cottage. It was built in 1802 by Peter Nightingale, who is Florence Nightingale's great uncle. Well, the cottage was a workers' cottage until about 1968, so about 170 years. At its peak there was a family, 10 people living here, 4 generations, all in this small space. In 1968, council regulations on sanitation changed for rented properties, so it could no longer be used, and after that it became empty and gradually became derelict. Until around 1997, when Lee Wood, along with the cottage, was purchased by Lee Wood Trust, and then a few years after that they gifted the wood and the cottage to the Derbyshire Wildlife Trust. A key development within the project was when the Derbyshire Historic Buildings Trust offered to partner with the Derbyshire Wildlife Trust to give them some help and support, because the Derbyshire Historic Buildings Trust brought the skill and expertise on how to restore and save a building like this. So that was a defining moment within the project, because we were able to submit plans to the local council and get planning permission for the restoration. But also helped encourage members of the public to be involved as well. They gave support through exhibitions, for example, which helped raise awareness and raise funding. Since their involvement, the project has actually been able to develop with the confidence of knowing we've got people who can steer the project through the various stages you've got to go through. The building is being repurposed. The ground floor is open to the public with interpretation, and then upstairs we've got an open plan activity room that will be available for community groups to rent and even exhibitions. It's a perfect place for holding events because of its beautiful spot along the canal and in the Derwent Valley.
It's great to see it because it was an absolute derelict shell. Romantic ruin is probably the way to describe it. It's going to look totally different now, but this is a good thing because we've repaired the building and we've brought it back to life. With Derbyshire Historic Buildings Trust partnering on this project, it's another way that they can work with other people to help save their building.